Alright, episode 3. Let's see, last time, Kana went missing. And now, we go look for her. I'll help too.
いや、
No,
高道はここで待っていなさい。二重遭難されたらかなわん。
no, you stay here. Don't you get lost too. Parents split up in opposite directions. Me? Lost? I didn't take their words seriously. I did wait for a while. My parents didn't come back yet. Kana either. Being a child, I had my worries. I was worried that no one would return for me. It's all Kana's fault. Always causing trouble. And I'm always getting the blame. I'm hungry. We still haven't eaten our lunch yet. I don't know if I should eat. I open the bag and take out our lunch boxes. There's 4 different size boxes. The two tin one boxes my parent. The one with cartoon characters is mine. The smallest one is Kana's. When I open my lunchbox, a nice aroma floats in the air. It's my favorite, seaweed rice. Plenty of soy sauce and 2 layers of seaweed. The side dish contains a wiener, some meatball, I'm sorry, and an egg. God damn it. That's just funny. The best yes, wiener and some meatballs, man. I'm sorry. And for dessert, it's my oh god. Oh god. My stomach growls. As I reach for my chopsticks, I stop and start to think. Kana must be. She has to be out there hungry. She hasn't eaten since she threw up. It's been hours since then. I put a grape in my mouth. Then I close my lunchbox. I put my lunchbox and Kana's in my bag, along with a drink. Sheesh. I sigh and walk towards the direction my parents didn't go. I walked pretty far already. To be honest, I'm a bit scared. At first there's some light shining through the trees. But as I go in deeper, the light fades away. The ground is very wet and muddy. If I'm not careful, I'll slip. I look at my feet as I walk. My favorite shoes are getting dirty. Once I find Kana, she's going to get it. I'll yell at her for getting like this. I see a necklace on the ground. I pick it up. This is, without a doubt, this is the necklace I made for Kana. She must be near. I start to walk faster. Kana, Kana. I yell her name. I don't like to call her name when people are around, but since no one is, I call out her name without feeling self-conscious. At this age, you get picked on just by having a sister. That's why as a kid, I ignored Kana a lot. Well, Kana rarely shows up at school. She was at the hospital most of the time. Kana, Kana. The voice sounds like it was getting absorbed into the trees. I looked around and noticed it was getting darker. It's not evening yet, but the tall trees are covering the light that's coming from the sun. Also, there's a lot less plant here. Instead, I see a lot of mushrooms, fungi, and snakes. It's a really scary environment. It's also very humid. There's a puddle of sweat on my back, and it feels really nasty. Kana, where are you? No reply. It's like a Halloween horror movie. I feel as if I stepped into a forbidden zone. I start sweating in fear. Kana, where are you? If I retreat, will I be able to get back? Hey! Will I be able to meet up with my parents? Kana. My legs stop moving. I can't help it because the forest is scary, it's humid, I'm tired, I'm hungry, and my parents must be worried, alright? Oh, so this is what Dad meant when he said, I'll get lost. Aha! I'm understanding my parents' words. I know that I caused more problems. I think of retreating. If I go straight back, I should be able to return. But, Kana, I look at the flower necklace. It's starting to dry up. What's going to happen to people who are lost? But I remembered something I saw in the movie. A dried up mummy pharaoh of Egypt. It's not my fault. It's Kana's fault. If I return now, and Kana is nowhere to be found, I have my mom and dad all to myself. Such ideas popped into my little head. They won't give Kana priority over me. Mom and dad, my mom won't have to go to the hospital anymore, and my dad won't have to hit me again. I'll be able to be happy all by myself. Yeah, that's probably what I would have done. Walked back, wouldn't have even looked for her, had it been yesterday. Kana is a goddess of plagues who sucks up all my personal happiness. Turns around, starts walking. It's not my fault. Takes one step forward. It's Kana's fault. Second step. It is her fault. Third step. Stops. Sister. I never thought she was cute up to this point. Kana is always on my dad's back. I rarely get a ride from him, having to walk instead. Kana always took mom's love. I don't remember mom ever reading a book to me. A weak crybaby who's always scared.
高道、強い男になりなさい。
Be strong, Taka. I know. Turns around. I faced toward the way I was going again. Stupid Kana, stupid Kana, stupid Kana. Light explodes. Boom. Or it looked like it did. It was so bright that I had to close my eyes when I realized how dark the forest was. There are a lot of rocks, and the light shines brightly here. Plants are growing on the grounds too. There's also a small waterfall. Kana is looking at the waterfall. Kana! Huh? Kana turns around. She's covered with mud from the knee down. What the heck are you doing here? Kana is frightened. It doesn't look like she understood what she has done. Kana is scared and confused. Mom and Dad are looking for you too. I yell at her. Suddenly, I hear a sound from Kana's stomach. Then mine growls. My anger fades away. I'm hungry. Kana holds her stomach as she speaks. I thought you might be. I sigh. I drop my bag and open it up. I take out our lunches. Here, let's eat. I hand her lunchbox. Kana sits on a rock, opens her lunchbox, and starts to eat. Chicken bowls are Kana's favorite food. As I watch her eat, I open mine. Then I hear a sound. Cling. Kana's lunch falls to the ground. The contents of the lunchbox falls all over the ground. Kana looks at me. Her eyes meet. I look at my lunch. I look at Kana. Kana's stomach growls again. Being a man is hard. Here you go. As I hand my lunch over to Kana, looks at me awkwardly. What? Eat it. What? Just eat it. I push my lunch to her. I take one grape and put it in my mouth. It's so juicy. Thank you, Oni-chan. Oni-chan. That was the first time she ever called me Oni-chan. A familiar label for an older brother one feels close to. Kana eats in a hurry. First the eggs, then the wiener. Eat slowly, you're going to choke. The food gets caught in her throat. Told you, stupid. I give her a cup of my sports drink. She drinks it and takes a deep breath. Are you alright? She starts eating again. I'm bored, and I silly look at her. She looks so young. She's in the 3rd grade, but she looks like she's in the 1st grade. Her growth development is not normal. You probably know this, but kidneys are important for development. If kidneys are messed up in some way, they'll have an effect on a person's growth. I did not know that. Huh. I somehow sense this phenomenon in Kana. I was going to complain how dirty I got, but that anger went away. Usually I would complain, but Shall we get going? Kinda looks like she wants to say something. What is it?
これ
This. She takes a small seed out of her pocket.
落ちてるの
A
あ
lot.
っちいっぱい
Over there. You were picking them up? And you want to pick up more? Hey, we're lost. Kana runs towards the bean area. Hey, we have to get back. Sheesh. If I was really worried about Kana, I probably should have dragged her out. But as a kid, I didn't know the difference between being nice to someone and humoring their actions. I decided to help Kana for a few minutes. When I realized it, over an hour has passed. The sun will be setting soon. It should be evening in about 2 hours. Well, it's summertime, so it might be a bit later. Kana, are you satisfied? Let's go home. I called Kana. Kana starts to run in my direction. Looks like she's satisfied with all the beans she collected. Here, take these. I handed the beans I picked up. Kana takes them by opening her pocket. The pockets are already filled with them. Kana smiles with joy. It is the first time I felt happiness to see Kana smile. Let's get going. Mom and Dad are probably still looking for us. Alright then. I grab Kana's hand and start walking the way we came from. It's really dark now. I thought the forest was dark when I was searching for Kana, but that is bright compared to now. The shadow seems to grow and grow. It's so dark that I think monsters are going to come out and eat us. Don't let go. I walk forward and I make sure she's near me. It's an unknown world. Just walking the other direction gives this place a different view. Worry starts to take over me. However, I can't act cowardly in front of my sister. We walk. The road doesn't end. I wonder how far we walked. I wonder how much of the sun is left. I have a feeling that once it gets totally dark, we won't be able to make it out alive. I start to sweat. Wait, he's supposed to sweat? Okay. We're almost there. I tell Kana, who looks really worried. Kana is tired as well. I can't blame her. Kana is usually in the hospital. She's not used to walking for hours. My worries come back again. Want to rest? We sit down on a tree root nearby. We share what's left of the drink. Delicious. When I close my eyes, sleepiness attacks me. I fall asleep. I wake up and Kana isn't around. Where is she? Kana! I found her. Now she's missing again? This time it's dark. Hey, Kana! I see beans on the ground. These are the beans from the fall. Is it making a trail? She must be at the end of this trail. I quickly start to look for Kana. I concentrate hard. Finally, yikes! I hear Kana scream. Hey, Kana!
お兄ちゃん
I don't know why, but that's just so cute. It's surely a scream. I see Kana running this way. I hear more than one sound. Bees? Kana must have hit a beehive. Run! I grab her hand and start to run. Run, run, run. Yet, the more we run, the closer and louder the sounds become. I can't run full speed with Kana. However, I can't let go of her hand. Run. I still can't see the end of this forest. One of the bees catches up and passes me. Damn, they caught up. And Kana trips. Kana. I look back and there's a lot of bees. The scariest sight I had ever seen. I think about running away. Kana screams in fear. I quickly jump on top of Kana. I start to feel pain. More and more pain. More stings. Non-stop. Too many times. Everywhere. Oh, God. Ugh, just imagine that gotta fucking hurt. I mean, I'm allergic to bees, so that shit would probably fucking kill me in one sting. After the first few stings, my conscience starts to fade away. Please, please don't hurt Kana. I curl up around Kana, my tiny, tiny younger sister. I can smell Kana's hair. I lose consciousness. When I wake up, I see a white ceiling. After I lost consciousness, we were found and were quickly taken to a hospital. I guess you can call it good or bad luck, but we were found near the end of the forest. We were found pretty quickly and I was treated right away. I've been told that I was asleep for 2 days. Holy shit. They said that it was even a miracle that I'm alive. Damn. What I remember most of all is my arms were warm. Although it's hard, I turned my head. Someone is holding my hand and crying.
お兄ちゃん
Tim, her voice is too cute. It's Kana. Kana is at the hospital at the same time I am. Kana is in the hospital at the same time I am. I cannot read for shit. Truth is, Kana stayed in the hospital longer than in our house. The hospital is more like a house because of this. Maybe that's why. She acts grown up here. Anyways, Kana visits my room as often as she can. I'm amazed. Before she used to be very shy in front of people, but now she sees other patients in my room now. She brought me an apple. I'm sure she brought it from her room. Kana raises the apple with her hand.
リンゴ
Apple. That's right, it's an apple. You want to give it to me? I'm about to take the apple, but Kana pulls it back.
むく
Peel. You want to peel it? Kana takes out a paring knife from the accessory case. Hey, I'll do that.
くから
I'll do it. Kana puts the knife on the apple. Kana peels the apple with the knife. Like maybe mom taught her how to do it. I see the pure skin with a lot of apple with it. After Kana peels the apple, it's almost half its original size.
はい
Here we go. She's confident about her work, I guess. Thanks. I pick it up. It's light. Well, size doesn't affect its taste. Well, size doesn't affect its taste. I'm being watched. Kana quietly watches me. Her ass asks, how's my work? It's good.
本当
Really? Yeah, it tastes good. Kana blushes and bashfully drops her eyes.
あら二人とも今日も一緒なの仲がいいのね
Oh, you guys are together. Good. I don't know why I did that voice for her. The nurse name is Miki. She was new back then. She and I have had a long relationship since then. She's so energetic. She made me realize that nurses have to have great inner strength. She also set me up to obey her in this first meeting.
君が例のお兄さんね
So you're the brother. She looks into my
かな
face.
ちゃんを命がけでかばったんだって偉いわ
You risked your own life to save Kana. What a great boy you are. She pokes my head with her fingers. She pokes my forehead with her fingers. I'm embarrassed and turn my face away. I must look like a difficult kid.
あら
Oh?
私何か悪いこと言った
Hey,
ねえ
did I say something wrong? Did I? She pokes my cheek. Kinda thinks that I'm in trouble. She stepped forward to cover me. Pouty face. Kana glares at Miki as hard as she can.
まあ
Oh? Amusingly, Kana stares back. Miki amusingly stares back at Kana. Kana and Miki stare at each other. Foo. Miki wins. Kana turns away like a defeated dog. Miki smiles. Kana, knock it off. Then she goes around my bed and hides behind my back.
かわいいわね
She's cute. What do you want, by the way?
そうそう坂道くんはこれからおしっこを採取して検査をしますその後包帯をほどいて薬を塗って
Right. I need to get a urine sample. I'll change your bandage after that. Yes, ma'am. I get up
あ
on
ら
my
あ
bed.
らいいのいいの
Hey, take it easy there. Huh?
はい
Yeah. Miki crouches down and shows me her back. Excuse
まだ
me?
毒が抜けたわけじゃないんだからあまり激しい運動したらダメよ
You shouldn't move around by yourself. You still have some poison in your system. Oh jeez, it's too embarrassing for 5th grade to be carried on a lady's back. Holy shit, 21 minutes? Okay, I should probably end this right now. So yeah guys, see you guys in episode 4 later. Oh yes, subscribe and all that jizz.